Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master and welcome again to my channel. Now today I'm going to be playing a game by SNK. They made great arcade games back in the 90s. They made the Neo Geo, for example. And today I'm going to be playing a game they made that's a cute little platformer that involves a girl who just wears a red bikini. Now if you think I'm going to be enjoying myself, think again. Because today I'm unfortunately going to be playing Athena. I got this off the PSN a few weeks ago, back when it was on sale for 60 cents. Now, I own the NES version, and I always thought that was a crappy game. But I was curious to see, was it a crappy port of a good arcade game, or not? Well, I found out that it's a crappy port of a really crappy arcade game. So let's take a look at Athena, and I'll tell you why 60 cents was $20 too much. The story in Athena follows a young girl who lives in a castle in the sky who jumps down a magic door and then has all her clothes fall off. No, I ain't kidding. Take a look. Now, if I was just a little bit perverted, I would put together a top 5 list on possible jokes I could make there on this intro scene. Fortunately for you guys, I'm not. I'm a great big one. Top 10 jokes I could make from that scene. Number 10, I only paid 60 cents for this game. Something tells me I should have at least paid $1. Number 9, don't you normally have to buy them a dinner and a drink before you get them to do that? Number 8, next time a girl asks me to go skydiving, I'm in. Number 7, this game is really hard, but at least there's one thing about it that's easy. Number 6. Yeesh, at least Samus made me wait until the end of her game to do that. Number 5. Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and strippers. Number 4. But long falls makes her clothes fall off. Alright, so I'm not going to quit my day job to become a country singer. Number 3. If Princess Peach did this in Super Mario Bros. 2, I would have picked her for every stage. Number 2, I knew Super Ghouls and Ghosts would have been better with a female protagonist. Number 1, wow, Athena must have been popular at Enron. Alright, all my bad jokes about this game aside, it's terrible. I'm going to assume the rest of the story just has you going through this magical land, beating up monsters, just trying to find a new set of clothes. I myself have never gotten to the second stage because this game is freaking impossible to get anywhere with. It's busted even by Quarter Muncher standards. This game is busted. It's almost impossible to win because you get no checkpoints, and every time you die you always start back at the beginning, even if it's at the boss. So, you can understand why I hate this game, but let's break it down into itty-bitty more details so I can explain to you why I just hate it, as well as the few pros that this game does have. If I have to say one good thing about Athena is its graphics. For a mid-1980s arcade game, this game looks really good. The colors are bright, I like the artwork and just the overall design. Granted, like I said, this is mid-1980s, don't expect a lot of eye-popping detail in the animation here, folks. But for the time, really charming, really bright colors, really great art design. I just have to say I love the way this game looks. And no, Athena isn't really that titillating. This is, like I said, mid-1980s, and she's not supposed to be. She's supposed to be more cute. But I had to just make dumb jokes due to that ridiculous intro. Alright, as far as the sound and music goes, I've only heard one stage theme because I've never got past the first world. And that theme's a little repetitive, if you ask me, and a little obnoxious. Yes, it goes with the happy and cute overworld, but after a while it just gets old. Here, take a quick listen. Well, at first this might not sound too bad. It loops quite a bit, and just from the fact that you're going to be repeating the first stage so much, unless you cheat and use the quick save option and use it often, you're going to be hearing the first stage a lot. Let's start off about what this game does right, which is absolutely nothing. Let's move on what's wrong with this game. Alright, let's start with the controls. As I stated in my Bayou Billy review, sometimes controls don't have to be completely god-awful to be broken, and the same applies here. While the controls aren't terrible, just the amount of stuff that's flying at you, you need to have kind of really loose controls, and Athena's is just way too stiff in order to be fun. And you start off with this measly kick, and your first few weapons do nothing really to increase your power or your range until you find this handy ball and chain weapon hidden away. But you have to be careful now, because every weapon you pick up now becomes that weapon, which will nerf that ball and chain. And you do get armor increases too, but these don't really seem to do anything to really keep you from dying. In fact, you can still die while fully armored. None of the power-ups feel like they're really increasing your strength all that much, and it makes it feel useless. And if you die, it's clear back to the beginning of the stage. And do I need to say it again? The amount of stuff that comes at you means you're going to be seeing this really often. Take a look at this scene right here. I'm stuck. I can't get out of it. I don't have enough power to really whap these bad guys fast enough to move out of this corner I'm in, so I die and right back to the beginning. Like I said, that's all Athena is dying and restarting over and over again. The game never gives you a chance to really break into it or make it feel like it's really fun. And here's the surprising part. It actually got an NES port, which is actually worse than this. Yes, you can go worse than this by actually having the controls really be broken. But if I ever find my NES copy, I'll make sure to do a review when I feel like torturing myself. Athena for the PSN is like $2 or $3, and that's $20 too much, folks. I give it a 0 out of 5. The only good thing I can say I got out of my purchase is I now have a picture of an anime girl in a bikini when I decide not to stretch the screen. When that's the best thing you can say about a video game, it's pretty bad. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do reviews like this all the time. I also do editorials, and I do a weekly roundup of classic PSN games and virtual console games, as well as digital sales once a week, and I would love to have you as part of my community, so feel free to click that subscribe button. This is Tommy the Keyblade Master saying congratulations for watching this video.